So Rolanda finally realized that Anthony is an energy vampire. She finally realized that it's a waste of time to, try to see exactly if she could get in his good grace to get him back. She realized that he's not coming back at all and that, hey, he's just really going to talk about his problems over and over and over again. This is the real Rolanda. Let's go.
Told her about me and Amber's situation. And of course, Aaron, she, she gonna get up there and tell me that I need to be absolutely sure and don't play with her heart. And I told her, I said, look, that's my wife. I gotta, I gotta get her back, and I want her back.
She's tired. You look at her face, you can realize that Rolanda does not want to talk about this. She's bored. She has now realized that every single of these sessions are just for Anthony to come to dump. They're not really for them to work out and to talk business or to, just to escape from the regular happenings of the day.
But you know how Coke is. She's very, I'm like her baby. So
Yeah. I got it. You know what, Anthony? I'm tired.
What, you want to take a break?
I'm gonna take a break, physically and mentally, because I'm tired of us meeting during these workouts and you talking about your issues at home and what's going on and how you're gonna resolve them. And I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about nothing pertaining to you and your issues at home.
I mean,
I don't want to do that no more.
you talking like we're not friends. We're not family.
Friends. We are, but
Yeah, but the woman tired of you. She tired. She tired. She no happy. She no happy, please. She no happy. She don't happy. She not have the energy to deal with you. She tired. The woman tired. She tired to listen to you and your baby mother business and your Amber business. She tired. You're not gone away. She realized say you're not gone away. She realized say you have become a worthless man. She tired.
I think you've dumped enough for me. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, I didn't know it was a time limit on
I
how
know.
we could discuss about personal stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
sorry.
I'm letting you know now. Because it's mentally draining.
Oh, okay.
Toxic and taxing. So it's toxic for me. I don't want to talk about that. Okay?
Okay. My bad.
What do you mean you're bad? You've dumped. All you do is just you bring the woman out to jog and you dump and you dump and you dump. And she's actually right, because people do this where they will try to talk to you about the most precarious thing in the morning every morning. Now, I understand if one morning you come out and there's something really bothering you and you come and you talk about it and you resolve it. But if you're coming out every single morning and this is what you're talking about, yes, it is draining and it is toxic. You know what I mean? You like, yeah, after a period of time, you get tired. You get tired of this because you have to be working this out over and over again. You have to be working through this issue over and over again. It brings you down the tone scale. I showed you all the tone scale from before. You might come out with enthusiasm and end up at boredom or anger. The woman tired.
I just thought that while we were out here, we could, discuss stuff.
No, I get it. I know. We started off that way, and it's, I figured it was a way for us to come out, enjoy nature, work out, talk about business, and talk about, I get that. We're talking about what's going on in our lives. But I'm just noticing that it's becoming a bit much for me. So moving forward, I don't want to talk about what's going on in your life. It's toxic.
It is toxic. It has become very, very toxic. And as a matter of fact, again, like he has not learned to work his problems out. You know what I mean? And we can say that, from a meal space. He's not learned to work in problems out. He's not learned to work these problems out. Instead, he's just talking about them. And talking about problems don't help solve them. He should know that as a businessman. See, that's the weird thing about him being a businessman. It's like he has some aspects of business and then some aspects he doesn't have. Like you'd expect a businessman to be very uh people centric sometimes, like learn people. But then him go to the extreme where him go very egotistical. You know what I mean? So he's awkward with people which is kind of weird. And then you'd expect that he'd be very decisive, because in business you have to be decisive. You know what I mean? That's one of the traits of a good business person. You're decisive. You can make decisions right off the cuff. But then in his personal life, he's indecisive. Like it's the extreme opposite, and it's the weirdest thing possible. But I think I could attribute it to like him just, I don't know, maybe him just grow too sheltered. Maybe that's what it is. He grew up too sheltered, so he has never seen anything, and so because of that, hey, he's just bad at relationships. But is Rolanda right? Is it time for her to stop listening to his toxic stories? Let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Talk to y'all soon.